Hello, everyone, and welcome to We Shot First, Star Wars Saga Edition, Dawn of Defiance campaign. We are in episode 30 thing. Can't keep track. So much going on. Bit of a cliffhanger, gentlemen. Last week, we are streaming live to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/GM's Cut. We are recording this to upload video. We're not just a podcast now. This is our very first podcast. We're turning it into a vodcast. We're streaming it live on Friday night around, let's say 10:30 to 11, after we get off of our Age of Ashes stream for Dark Galaxies Gaming, and a short little break, and every other week, because of course there's Dice Before Dishonor. I mean, there was a slaughter going on down Senate. You got to follow that show as well. But tonight, I believe, Aidan Willems, we had titled the last episode Walking a Thin Gray Line. There was debate about your actions for gaining a dark side point, and I would like to revisit that soon. But first, back to the ship. We got heavy armor, Wookiee size, Wookiee style, that might actually fit a certain larger-than-life Merrick. We got Zin, who, because of all the hoopla, just say can't nap and you come back out here. And we've got Dr. Leth trying to reactivate and working on Arthur, R4. There's a lot going on beyond that secret little splitting the party of Aidan running off by himself. Let's start on the ship, boys. What are you guys doing?
Stripping a Wookiee.
Could you be more specific? That sounds a little naughty.
The second thought, maybe not his head. He did stink of shame the entire time I killed him.
Okay. How about you, Frank?
Let's see. Did we find any data chips or anything like that on him? So I'll start searching. Everybody.
Haas pocketed a couple of some money and stuff. Like the proverbial cash, but we did not. You didn't find any intel, I guess you could say.
That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Definitely is any kind of intel that says who they were, why they're here, their goals to kind of office. Was it just like to steal the ship, or did they have kind of a grander motive? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
How'd they get on this ship?
Stealing a ship shipjacking is probably easier if people aren't on it. They didn't, they could have waited till a lot of you guys were like at Darga's and like only one person on board or something. Not like most of your party was on board, and these guys are dressed in dark clothes. They're sneaking around. There was that bit where he came.
It looks like a hit squad.
Yeah, and you recognize the Wookiee, Zin. It's the same Wookiee that came in when we saved Darga from the Twi'lek chick slaver or slavette that tried to poison him. The Wookiee was one of the slavers that are kicking around trying to do business.
So let's see here. Can I make any kind of knowledge check to see if there's a gang affiliation with this guy?
Sure. You're just bringing it a little bit here, a little quiet.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. I got a 15 on Galactic.
There's the Iron Ring.
Guy
The slave ring that we aforementioned. I believe they're called the Iron Ring. And that's, you just shave the arm. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's the only sort of gang or gang tat. There's no secret will affiliation with him. I mean, Wookiees are, proud people and loners, and they might tag on to something or someone, but no, as far as you can tell, searching the body, there's no, he's a slaver that fell in with the Khorne assassins. But they didn't arrive with these Khorne assassins. You know what I'm saying? Like, these assassins, they might have seen them scattered around Darga's room, lurking in corners, but they weren't all dolled up like this,
Did we do anything? I mean, something other than our normal shenanigans to piss those guys off?
Well, I'm sure the Khornes take high offense to your new ghillie suit being Aquarian, natives. They might, the police force might have put a hit at it. No, you don't think so?
Nah.
No, okay.
Hey,
then.
I just realized something. Every time we go to another planet, one of us has like a wardrobe change.
That's true. It's your turn now,
That's
right?
true.
And usually there's a ruckus associated.
So I'll look at Merrick. I mean, this guy looks like Iron Rings. Is there something we did to piss those dudes off?
At this moment, Merrick's like sitting on the ground, and I'm holding his boot up to my boot, just lining them up to see if you should fit. Hey, he piss him off. I have killed a few in my past. I thought they were dead. Would have been possible for them to not have been dead.
I mean, recently. Did we recently?
Recently, since like a like 3 planets. No, we have been very good.
Have
very
you now?
specific to make sure that we haven't been. No, well, for Merrick has been very good. I haven't made a bomb in 1 day.
At
Okay.
least.
You say so.
Starting now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's bring Leth in on this and see what he's got to chime in. He's the smart one.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good thing about having
So-
comms, right? You don't even have to like hunt the guy down and have a chat. It's just like, hey, ding ding, hello.
So I'll actually move down because, I haven't been in here in a while.
So
Leth?
you go to the medical bay, which is one of the cargo bays on the starboard side, right?
Yeah. Hey, Leth, what are you doing?
Arthur, and watching over our new visitor. Can I do anything for you?
The Wookiee up top that's dead, looks like he's 3 rings. Have we done anything to piss those guys off lately?
He keeps changing the title. That's awesome. Every time you speak it. That's awesome. Sorry.
No. It's almost on purpose.
Almost.
I don't think I recognize the name 3 Rings.
Could be Iron Rings. I'm not certain. But either way, somebody's mad at us, and I'm not quite sure why. Who have we pissed off lately?
Oh, well, I mean... Certainly members at Darga's court couldn't be that impressed with us. Then again, they seem to get along quite well with Rahal. It did certainly seem like we were walking on thin ice a lot at that point in time, didn't it?
It did, but I thought we left there on at least decent terms. This seems like an unusual level of aggression. Like it's almost personal.
It could be something to do with the group of you mentioned the group of slavers that we stopped with that assassination attempt or whatever it was they were trying to do. Darga could simply be tired of us. There's any number of instances and reasonings for unexpected visitors. Certainly, they would have to know the location of our ship, which, I mean, and also, in all fairness, is not that difficult to find, but we have moved the location lately.
Yeah. All right. I'll head back upstairs, and kind of what I want to do is go to the computer terminal and start looking up any kind of information or records on can we get into like a criminal database?
You mean like dark web?
Yeah,
Sure.
we need a hacker.
Who is our hacker? He's in pieces.
So long.
Arthur and then Leth, right? I think we could use like. Do you have computer use as a skill?
I do. Yeah, so I'll just go and kind of nose around a little bit and see what I can find.
Okay. You want to head up to the bridge, or
Yeah.
ye old panel of?
Ye old panel of goodies there and see what I can find. I'll move my sticky notes around. This way is up, flaps. Ah, there we go. And
Okay.
start trying to hack in, see what I can do.
All right. How are we making out with that armor there, Merrick?
High success.
Did you get it on? Did you put it on your character sheet? Did we any
Yeah.
last bowing out of that was the wrong armor? We were completely wrong from last week, you know.
Not power, just heavy armor. But how's it look? Do it look sleek? Does it cover the face?
I'm assuming it has a helmet. I don't know if the Wookiee would wear the helmet though. You know, it's your big chest plate, you know, all the plastic polycarbon in the right place.
And it's sleek black too, you're saying?
No.
No, it's not.
It's
pink?
no. I'm thinking he's just got it you know, it's just a dull brown or gray, you know, like it's not camo, but it's done like an like a, what do you call
Urban?
it? A basic military color, you know, the olive drab or whatever, and then he's got markings on it and his little sash and, you know, that kind of thing. But
All
you can always repaint it if you want.
Yeah,
But
and
I don't-
like,
I don't
it's
think
an
it's specific-
Artsy sash is like,
Yeah,
done.
like
Good.
if it had like camo or anything specific, there'd list bonuses, and it's just your basic
oh,
armor,
no,
you know.
No, I just want you to flavor it up for me. See,
Specific description.
For
similar
iron-
to battle armor.
Yeah, go ahead.
Heavy battle armor features more plating than padding, including various pieces molded to fit the user, such as breastplates and arm coverings, arm covering the arm and legs.
yeah,
Yeah.
cool. The
As far as
full plate of
markings and
Star
coloring
Wars.
go, like what would a slaver wear? I don't think they'd have like bright red, you know, 401st kind of thing going on. That's for sure.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So all down there, kind of stretching out there. Maybe strutting around.
Mm-hmm.
Big steps, just kind of stretching out the crotchal region. Just kind of, oh, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Ryan, what's your like? Because this armor is 30 kilograms.
Yes. I am a
Um,
big boy. I'm actually considered large size, and all the advantages that come with that.
Does
Without
it have
taking up 4
specifically an
squares.
advantage for carrying capacity.
Yes. I believe so. Yeah. Say pretty much a Wookiee.
Well, we were making jokes about his large size the last time he tried to scrounge armor. So here is another species that only takes up 1 square, but is considered a large creature, like his custom unknown regions space race that we made for him, that he made. So it's like if there was ever armor that he could scrounge, it would be this.
I just meant like he might need to like start exercising to be able to carry it more efficiently.
I'm a strong boy. You questioning Merrick's strength?
I thought Merrick had like you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I
Well,
thought you
what,
had like
weak strength?
11 or 12 strength.
I have a 13 in my strength.
Really? I honestly thought you were stronger.
I put more points into being accurate with my gun. My shooty
Oh.
bang bang.
Okay. Have to take down that fan art or so that commissioned art and dial back some of the biceps there.
He's still big.
Okay.
He's big boned.
Mm.
Thank you.
Got a thick skeleton.
Yeah, no kidding. So hacking the dark web, you know, having our little fashion show, and Leth, where'd we leave you? You were working on putting Arthur back together,
I
descrubbing him.
had successfully put Arthur back together. It's just An unfortunate side effect is that apparently his personality was reset.
Mine
I
white.
don't suppose I have a file. I don't suppose I have a file of his old operating system. Well, it might not be that big of a deal. Just rather annoying to train him again. Yes, I know. And then I begin setting up the various gimmicks and tricks that I will need him to accomplish.
Okay. Do you speak binary?
I do.
Because we have always had him like speaking Galactic Basic, but it really is, just to remind the audience, it really is a reflection of not an actual vocabulator like the announcer Majordomo butler droid that Darga has, where actually speaks like English, Galactic Basic. You know, like when Arthur speaks, you know, you guys hear this kind of thing, and unless you have Galactic Basic or you've got Dr. Leth kind of reiterating what he's saying, which I believe we established like way back in season 1, you know, it's all the clicks and whirls and that's it. But for game's sake, even in the beginning pages of the old Star Wars games, I even had like, you know, if someone's playing a Wookiee, you know, there's that one Wookiee friend that speaks for him, so the player can just speak at the table and the players, you know, get it. That kind of thing. So, you know, we will continue forward with, you know, ready to serve, master. That kind of thing. All right. So, still working away with the some computer use. You want to try and dig up some files, you know, get him back a little bit back to his old self, right? And then we've got, meanwhile, in the cockpit, you've got a single man sitting alone. And behind you, on the left panel, a panel where Poser once sat, or should I say stood, because the chair was ripped out, and a single modular black mini monolith looking hard drive plugged directly into the ship's computer systems that he had booted up without really telling anyone. And there's that one little palish gray-white flickering drive as active light. Flicker, flicker, flicker. And then it went out. And the screen went blank. And then there was a bunch of gobbly matrix gook. And then we haven't heard much back from that. Here's Old Man Zin accessing the computer. And you don't have any trouble. It lets you. There's no firewall. There's no blocking. No one's, you know, Haas or Leth would be your two primary suspects about like locking somebody out of bridge controls. No, easily accessible, that kind of thing. And you, can I have a computer use from you, Zin?
Yep. First roll is a 20.
Okay.
Second roll a 15 if I need it.
Okay. So are you trying to cover your tracks probing around, or are you just using, you know, the space rutabaga dark onion to, like, you know, you find some kind of navigation free on the web or software from Trick back in the day from your militia days to, you know, dig up intel? Are you trying to cover your IP?
I'm not really
anything,
trying to cover my tracks because, I mean, at this point, what are they going to do?
Yeah, okay.
So I'm trying to find some information on this Wookiee. Look at like his last known residence, affiliations, job,
Okay.
where's he hang out.
We
anything like that.
never got a name.
Hmm.
Now there can't be that many Wookiees that work for the Iron Ring.
Right. So then I'll start with the organization as a whole, and then maybe filter down.
Okay. So keep spamming those rolls. You know, let's start a broad net, you know, and you're up here for a little while Google searching or you know, planet searching, that kind of thing. And
22.
the scene pulls into the monitor and into the wiring, into the software, into the, you know, onto the holonet, up to a dish, and shows our satellite dish connection beaming into the holonet and coming down into servers and places, and Zin is gathering information. And yet the system that he uses aboard the ship to navigate this place seems to be, shall we say, between me and the audience, interested, paying attention, recording, and also gathering information from this wonderful, wonderful place that Zin has led it. Meanwhile,
Oops.
meanwhile, Poser Sham is, I want to say you're in the dungeon, but you haven't got there yet. Sorry, you're in the guard room of Happy Smiley, the Happy Smiling guard room. I mean, look at this guard room. I love this. It really looks like a big smirk. On the units. You had Force Choked. Is that the name of the power?
Force Grip.
Sorry,
Thank you
Force
very
Grip,
much.
which apparently does not have the evil or dark side descriptor.
Correct.
Beating these guys into submission, and because of the game mechanic, that you don't outwardly have to actually kill people to down them. And then the biggest, nastiest, put together, not tubby. We're talking like muscle. And I gotta say, for as beefy as I look, Merrick, I have a strength a little bit more than 13.
We don't count halves.
Okay, well, 13 3/4.
Fair play.
This guy comes out, he sees you, he eyeballs the room, he sees what's going on, and he's got this huge frickin' battle mace. Poser, since I came out and took the place in, tactfully, what do you do?
So I'm going to talk to him. I'm starting to kneel down, just like, now listen, there is no reason to be violent. I'm making sure that they're alive. I don't want to hurt you. Put down your weapon. Let's talk about this.
Okay.
And I would like to use my adept negotiator talent.
Can you use that mid combat? Because we are mid rounds ticking.
It's a standard action.
Okay.
And so
Can you use diplomacy? This action, is
Yes.
it back at diplomacy skill? Because
it
we already know you
specifically
can't.
says, as a standard action, you can weaken the resolve of one enemy with your words. They must have intelligence of 3 or higher and must be able to hear, see, and understand you.
Oh,
they-
okay.
they
So
use
it's
the
like
force-
I got you. It's like the intimidation, debuff as opposed to literally trying to just talk the guy down with 2 minutes that you do not
Yes.
have.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. Persuasion. Well, use the force check of 20. Against his will defense.
Okay.
So if it beats his will defense, he moves -1 step along the condition track.
Okay. He does. So like -1 to hit.
He
And
is
everything?
higher level than me. He gets a +5 bonus to his will defense. I don't know if that matters.
He gets a witch to his will defense?
+5 bonus if he is a higher level than I am. And currently I'm level 4.
No, he is not.
Okay.
Close. But now my will is decent, but you got a 20 to beat my will. So
Yes.
-1 to everything I do. All my reflex is right across the board. The condition track is brutal. It strips me of reflex, will, the whole bit. Consider me -1 and not happy about it.
It's pig squeal time, baby. Oh, there's crap.
It's okay.
Not happy at all. So, taking a knee and standard action. Anything else?
Well, I wasn't actually taking a knee. Like I was starting to, but I was waiting because I don't want to, be prone. This dude comes running at me.
You did say I kneel down to the guy and I don't want to fight, and you were
I
taking.
said I'm starting to kneel down. But
Oh,
sure,
okay.
fine. I'll kneel down on one knee.
Okay. Well, like I said, you have an action left. You're starting to, get in
Yeah,
there, get swift.
I mean,
So-
that's all I can. That's all
Okay.
I can do. At the
You just
moment.
kind of elevator down, finish your action, look posing, and then like stand up, and it takes effect on them. I'll give you a
Yeah.
swoop action, kind of kneeling down, kind of getting back up.
Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, kind of kneeling down as I'm talking to him,
Okay.
and get back up. Not sure if the treat injury is a standard. Or
1,
I
2,
think it is.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 squares to get to you. And my movement is like 4. So I double move to you and holds his Gormorian war mace high in the air, squealing angrily, but not feeling the best because of the debuff. What do you do?
Quick question: does someone know this off the top of their head? What withdraw allows you to do?
Oh, you get your one free step without provoking.
Well, I don't think there's 5-foot step in this system.
No, I mean like you get to move to an adjacent square without suffering provoking attack of opportunity from someone that guards a square.
Right.
And then you, as long as you're moving directly away from opponent,
Okay.
I believe that's how it goes.
Yes.
Because there are attacks of opportunity in this, and like I said, there's no 5-foot step, but I believe there is sort of a withdraw action where as long as you back straight off up to your movement,
It's up to half your movement.
half your movement. But I do think it takes the action, like it burns your standard to be wary.
Well, it says you can withdraw from combat as a move action. To withdraw, the first square of your movement must take you out of opponent's threatened area by the shortest possible route.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't even burn the standard then.
So to the corner, and then across
You
there.
So you withdraw and cross the bottom of the stairs, still in the bottom of the room. Okay.
Yes. Now,
And
the other Gamorreans, were they armed?
yes,
Okay.
they all had vibro axes.
Oh,
Your favorite. Your favorite.
Okay. So I'm going to use the force power move object.
Okay.
So I'm going to, as I'm backing away, focus on one of these vibro axes, lift it up in the air, and then pull it towards me, to hit the Gamorrean in the back.
Okay. And attacking with the force by moving an object is what?
It is a use of force check against their reflex defense.
Okay. My new reflex defense, which is slightly crappier.
Yes. Oh, I got a 17, so not great.
You know what? If you hadn't debuffed me, you would have missed. You actually hit him.
Yes. Okay. And so because it beats that, deals 2d6 points of damage.
Okay, let's have it.
3.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Okay. My turn now. Gamorrean just turns, takes the adjacent step crossways to close the distance, and using the step of the momentum to come straight down on you with his war mace. And I'm going to roll myself a d20 plus his bonus. 23.
That hits.
Faboom! And what we in Pig Latin say, smacky on the noggin, pour vous. Hope you don't mind. I'm not happy with you. You coming to my house, and Buddy is bringing the pain. And the damage.
Noggin.
Sorry?
I was saying that sounded like the noggin.
Yeah, it's each nasty because momentum.
Just roll terribly. That's all
No.
you got to do, Jeff.
No. It's first I got to switch to D10, and I got to crank up the damage because, like I said, Buddy is giving it his all. If you haven't figured out what feat I'm already using.
Oh,
D10
Oh.
plus 16 points is 23 points. Poser.
That's a lot of
Smack
damage.
down. Your turn.
How'd that feel?
Hey, what's your
not
threshold?
great. 15. It passes my threshold.
Oh, what happens when I press your threshold?
I dropped down the condition.
Oh, look at that. The first guy that could take you on. Oh, wow. Mono Imano. I mean, you know what that means.
Run away.
Oh.
Yep.
It's the Jedi way.
What do you do?
So, oh, this is tough.
Yes. Which direction to run? All these choices.
Yeah.
Let's go, Aiden. Let's go.
I'm trying to think how I want to do this.
You're gonna make a great healer.
Yeah, probably.
Come on, tell me you don't recognize this music.
I do.
There it is.
All right, Jeff. I'm gonna spend the destiny point.
Go
So
on.
I am drawing my vibro axe, click it on, and slam down on this dude, channeling the force through me.
All right.
So I'm using one of my 2 destiny points left to automatically crit this guy.
2 destiny points? Destiny points don't stack, do they?
No, I said
No.
one of my 2 destiny points.
No, I'm just saying, how do you end up with more than 1 destiny point? I thought we...
No, destiny points stack. It's not force points don't stack per level.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Is that what we cleared
it-
up
it-
last time? I can't remember.
It literally says a character may accumulate as many destiny points as she has levels. Thus, a 5th
Oh,
level
right.
character may have as many as 5 destiny points.
Right,
She
so if you don't
doesn't
use them,
spend
they
any.
start building, but yeah, okay, 4th level guy, you had 4 chances, and how many times have you used your destiny?
Apparently twice. Now it's 3 times.
Okay, gotcha.
So, all right. So
How about it?
I'm going to just flat roll it. $38 points of damage.
Oh.
So the destiny point gives you a free hit or a free crit, or
Both.
it just automatically, you dump a destiny point, you skip the hit, go right to the crit.
Yes, it says automatically score a critical hit. No attack roll required.
Okay, and you're rolling 4d10 plus 8 because you get a d10 for the vibro,
2d10 for the vibro.
2d10 for the vibro.
2d10 plus 4,
Why is that?
because that's what it is.
Cool. No, I see. Even their vibros 2d10. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I'm looking at his war mace. I'm like, that makes sense.
Okay.
Have at me. 38 points, huh?
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. That's
Yeah.
okay. Chopping him from top shoulder down to the bottom rib, but not disemboweling, staggering back, and ichor pouring out of him. And his eyes go beet red, and he howls at you in rage and is still standing. Let's look up some cool talents like Melee Smash and Stunning Strike. Anyone?
Ooh,
Anyone?
interesting.
Can you?
Well, Jeff, before you waste your time,
Hmm.
I'm going to use my last destiny point
Yes.
to act out of turn.
Okay. So he falls back half a step, roars, and you know it's on like Donkey Kong, and he is like really going to give it to you. Batter up for the swing, and you drop your destiny point, step inside his guard, and what?
And burn a second or a force point to get force grip back. And I'm going to force grip him.
Okay. I thought you were just going to crit me again, because that's...
No, I have no more destiny points. I can't crit. I mean, I have a 1 in 20 chance to crit, but
No, I
I
mean,
don't
like,
those odds.
didn't you just drop a destiny point to get a free crit?
So I dropped 1 to get a free crit, and then a second one to act again.
Oh,
it calls
right.
act out
Right.
of turn.
I'm sorry, acting out of turn. Right. Right. And now you're burning a force point
Yes, force point to get a force power back,
and then use it.
and
Gotcha.
oh crap! All right, force grip against what's his fortitude defense?
20.
Shit.
He's coming at you, dude. And you try to use the force, but that neck is like, even the Rock would be like, damn, I'm Dwayne Johnson, and that's a thick neck.
I'm going to use my last force point and try and boost this thing.
Can you not only use a single force point per round, which you just did?
I actually don't know.
I believe so. Only a single force point can be used per round or on a,
Let me double check that. If that's the case, then that's the case.
Okay. So, where were we? Stunning Strike, Melee Smash.
Okay, unless noted otherwise,
once
you can
per
only
round.
spend 1 force point per round. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, you are correct, Jeff.
Okay. Jay, you got anything on stunning strike, melee smash from the SRD? Frank, wow, that is a whole
Yes?
bunch of Wookiee porn that you were not expecting on this part of the dark web, but you
Yeah.
just can't look
Wow.
away.
Look at that. Look
Just can't
at
look
that.
away.
Just can't look away.
Just can't, you want to, but
Stunning strike.
And
yes.
downloads.
Every time you hit,
puts in a file marked vacation pics.
well, every time you hit, you move someone down 1 step on the condition track, in addition to possibly exceeding damage thresholds.
Yep.
So, like,
So you-
without having to do that, it goes down, and then melee
Okay.
strike.
So you're down 2, Sunshine.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Sucks to be you.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets better.
one.
I haven't done anything yet. I just want to know what this does, because I believe it's a swift action to use Second Wind.
I don't know. Possibly.
Are you sure it's called melee strike? Because that just sounds like
called
you're attacking
melee
someone with a
smash.
melee weapon.
Melee
Thank you,
smash.
smash.
And
Oh,
Stunning
right.
Strike.
That's the one that does your strength and
These
damage.
these are talents.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think where are we?
Yeah, you do +1 point of damage with melee attacks.
Okay. Yeah, so it's already written in the rules. It's fine. And Stunning Strike, because I hit him, does it, mess him up?
Yeah, he moves in addition. He moves 1 point down the condition track as long as you hit him.
Okay. So I hit your damage threshold. You're down 1. I hit you with stunning strike. In that strike, you're actually down 2. So you're at -2
Oh.
to everything, sir.
Sorry, it does require you to exceed equal or exceed the damage threshold, but it does go down by 2.
He did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's not just hitting you; it's hitting you
Yeah.
with threshold. I get a double whammy. Awesome. Awesome.
Okay, so yeah, I would have second winded.
That's what I want to do.
Oh, I'm doing that too, Jeff.
Okay. Didn't you? Oh, because instead of burning the force point, which you cannot, using your free action to second wind,
Yeah.
and I believe that's 1/4 of our hit points or our con, right?
Yeah, whichever one's higher. So standard action for that. Swift free. I still have a move action. I'm going to withdraw this way.
You dropped a destiny point as a free action, right? Or as a swift action? How many swifts do you get?
What?
Because you only get 1 swift, right? Free actions are free, but swift actions actually burn. So
yeah.
if you, so
Wait,
I don't think you can move because you
force-
swift action your last destiny point. You
well,
free action
Destiny
your force point.
is- Oh no, okay. I swift the force point. My
You
bad.
swift the force point, which keeps you in place
Yeah.
because you tried to use a standard action to use
There
choke.
and then as
No,
a,
you still have a move. You have a move, but you're gonna provoke. No,
well,
you
no,
can withdraw.
because second wind is also a swift. So I
Oh, okay.
can't use 2 swifts. So I had to use
Oh, well,
my
you
move
can,
to
but
heal.
it's 3 action economy. You can use 2 swifts in a round, but that burns in
No,
place of your
that's
move
what I'm
action.
saying.
Right?
I
Yeah,
don't have a move now.
yeah, you don't have an action left. It is a 3
Is
action
what
economy.
it is.
Okay. And fail with a 16, unfortunately, and you are down the track by 2. So keep in mind your reflex has dropped by 2, sir.
Yep.
And big piggy squeal. Big drop of my wonderful Gormorian War Mace. I mean, this thing is really something else. I like it. It works well. Swing, batter, batter. D20. +8. You know, you said he was going to make a good healer, but technically, isn't he already the healer with his vitality?
Did 38
Supposedly.
not break his threshold?
Hmm?
Well, it dropped the piggy down 1 more. Yeah,
Well, actually, I have improved threshold.
up to 38.
I have a feat called Improved Threshold. Improved Damage Threshold. It's a bonus feat.
Okay.
Yeah, but did it raise your threshold to 38?
No. That was the first time I got dropped 1.
No, that was the second time you got dropped 1. The first was from Adept Negotiator. So you should be at a -2 right now.
Oh, yeah.
Same as
Okay.
me.
No problem. So instead of 25, I get a 23.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Does that hit you?
Still
With
hit.
your -2?
Yes,
Oh,
still hits.
okay. But we are trying to be fair here. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah. Which means his fortitude defense would have been 19 instead of
Yeah,
20.
we've kind of gotten out of the flow. Like I got a lot of going on, and I'm trusting my rules lawyer. So if I mention something, but I'm still gaming, I'm not looking this up. Aiden's our default guy, but when it comes to Aiden, we turn to Jay. So it's fair. So if I'm mentioning stuff, I need you guys. Wait your turn. Please be pulling this stuff up in front of you for quick access and game throw. So I believe all that
Yeah, that
leaves
hits.
is and some damage.
Yep.
D10 plus 16. That's so harsh, my dude.
Wait,
Does
shouldn't the damage be
Yeah,
less?
that should also go down, shouldn't it?
Yep, by 2. But his generic is plus 16. 23 points of damage. Does that beat your threshold?
Yeah, it does.
And the next step, I believe, takes you not -3, but takes you to -5.
-5, and due to his special thing, takes me to -10.
Isn't it his special thing?
Well, yeah, is a stunning smash or whatever it is. Stunning hit.
You lost
Right.
me. Did you not get a second wind back in there?
I did. No,
Okay.
the Gamorrean has a. I thought he had a talent that whenever he beats my threshold, he drops me by 2 on the condition track, not 1.
Oh, that's right. So you're actually at -10. Sorry,
I am
I
at
thought you meant
-10.
-10 hit points.
No.
That's why, because I'm looking at your mini. Okay, so yeah, big smash, bone crunching, really knocking the wind out of you, staggering back. Perhaps going it alone is a bad idea, young Padawan.
Yeah, perhaps.
In your delirium. Oh, and I'm not done, by the way.
Of course.
Because I don't have to move, I actually have extra second wind, which I will activate, bringing my hit points up even further.
Wonderful.
Regged on by my successful whacking of
Dude, what the hell did you pick a fight with?
Gamorrean
The
Basher,
Gamorreans.
a 3rd level Gamorrean soldier.
Remember that
this is what
time?
melee is supposed to look like. It's kind of unfortunate.
Remember that?
Yeah, I'm
Ooh,
aware.
burn.
Remember that time when I said run?
Yeah.
Did at any point did that not sound like a great idea?
Oh
Look,
man.
Honestly, I thought I could take him with force grip. If I could have landed it, I would have been fine. But
right.
apparently, I just have terrible luck today. Like
You
today
are
has just not gone my way.
you are at
12 hit points,
12 hit
0
points.
destiny points, 1 force point.
And it's your turn.
It is.
And a voice reaches out to you. And it doesn't say, "Run, Luke, run." It's that help me voice. And it's like, if you can't help me, so much is lost. Save yourself. Then save me. Run, you little shit. Run. I'm tired of
Wow,
waiting.
thanks.
No, seriously, what do you do?
I wasn't aware.
It's delirium pain. You're bleeding, out of your skull through your eyes. It's not a voice in your head. It's your own conscience going, "Hi, I'm your conscience. You see a bug on your shoulder. Freak out. Oh wow." Now, what do you want to do?
All right, so move action, withdraw. So I move 3 squares away from him,
Okay.
south, like back up the staircase
Yep.
without provoking.
Yep.
Standard action, 6 more squares. I'm bolting.
Okay. So that's 9 squares.
Yes.
Okay. Now there's double moving in this, guys. Is there not running? Can someone just like run into a triple move?
I don't know.
Running is definitely a thing after the exact rules.
Well, my square of 4 movement, I can double move 8 to his 9, and he's 10 feet away from me. But if I can just go into a dead run,
Running is a full round action.
right? Well, he withdraws 3 squares, then he does a move 6. He's 9 squares away from me. My turn. As a full round action, I just run after him up the stairs. And 3 times my movement rate is 12, which means I can
4
catch him
times.
4 times. Oh, I can catch him, go past him, and try to block his exit. I will provoke, but I run right by you, dude, and block your way out of here.
Okay.
Feel
well,
free to
if
attack of opportunity, my butt.
Okay. So I rolled an 18 on the dice, got an 8.
Okay.
Welcome to -10 on the condition track.
Okay.
So yeah, I am.
Spending a destiny point?
I don't
He's
have
out.
any.
He's out. He's down
got
to a
that
couple
force
free
grip?
actions and a comm link.
Do something amazing between now and not so far from now.
Do you still have a force grip?
No, he burned it and failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he got like 4 powers back. I thought. he
How many
only had,
force
like-
points do you have left?
I have 1.
I think a force point returns a power, not a suite of powers.
It returns a single spent power.
But if
to
you have
the
force
active
points
suite.
left, you could return powers and try to do something awesome.
Yeah. The problem is my check is so low due to condition.
Yep.
I mean, okay. Other option then: run the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Run back into the dungeon. Yeah. Hey.
You could you could run in there, let him chase you a little bit, then circle around him. You're much faster than him.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. So seeing him run past.
So
I'm just
what
going
does
to
the
dump.
negative condition track have on movement? Anything? It says
Nothing.
affects everything.
It
Doesn't say anything
affect
about-
movement.
Okay.
It does affect the endurance skill for running rules.
Yeah, well, we'll get to
Bitch.
that takes a couple
Yeah.
rounds. That's what I'm
Yeah.
counting on. You're gonna get tired fast, sunshine, but
4 times your
still.
speed in a straight line. You lose any dexterity bonus to your reflex defense while you're running.
Okay. So you want to run past me?
No, I do not want to run past you, Jeff. Fuck off with all that shit. No, I'm running back. So I am running
More out of the dungeon?
more into the dungeon. Away
Oh,
from the
because I got
door.
around you and past you, right? Sorry.
Yes.
So you're not running past
So
me to
I'm-
escape. You're
I'm
going
running
back
in.
downstairs.
Yeah. So
Running back in.
9. So I can go 12, no problem. So ends up around here, I think.
You can move up to 4 times your speed if you're running.
Yeah. Well, is that just in a straight line?
No, it's just moving. It doesn't say it has to be a straight line.
Okay, so and 12 was about here. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I literally make it to the opposite blast doors.
The big heavy doors.
Yeah.
Okay.
And can I turn on comms?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Turn on comms. Well, I've seemed to have got myself in a pickle.
You
Use
turn on
some
the
assistance
comms.
here.
Guys, all you hear is like. He's running.
Pretty much, yeah.
He's just running away.
Engage!
He is like a 2-minute drive. You know, like there's no way you guys could reach him, you know, before something happens. You could say your goodbyes, you know, give him some advice, free tactical advice from your friends.
Tell us where to find you.
I look up this door. Yeah, we'll find your body, you know.
All right, quick, poser. Tell us exactly what's happening.
Well, the Gamorrean turns around and comes running back down, stops at the panel, doesn't chase you to the door, stops at the panel and pushes a button.
Oh no.
Wait, if he can't make it that far.
4 times.
Well, no, but he was in this square to begin with, and if he ran his full movement that way, like up the stairs, like full movement, that's as far as he can go.
I went up to 4 times my speed to run, right?
Yes.
All right, so I run 3 times my speed, get past you with 12 squares because you only went 9, and turn and block your path.
Okay.
There's no rule saying that I have to run 4.
Well,
you know.
no, that's just making sure on this.
Because I even said 12. I had 12 squares, and then you guys went, oh, it's 4. You can run 4. I was like, oh, that's nice, but I just want to get past you. 9, 10, 11, 12. Turn around. Yeah, what are you going to do? All right, you turn around, book it back. So I have 12 squares to get back to here, where I was. And then it's 1, 2, 3. You know, I'm at the panel, and it reaches over. So
Full round action.
Yep. So he gets the panel. That's it.
Begins a full round action.
No, he's my full round to run back. However, wait, stop combat because you're just leaning up on a door, chatting with your friends, which takes way longer, and I don't engage you at this time. So, poser, what do you do? And Zin is like, hey, could you describe, you know, what's going down?
Tell me in full, in an excruciating detail.
You hear that coming over the comm. And we'll see you next time on We Shot First, Poser's Last Stand. Good night, everybody.